All right, so we just want to do a little bit of a gratitude post for everybody, just to say thank you for all of our awesome supporters who donate, who send us things off the Amazon wish list, those who like and share and help support us in every way. We very much appreciate it, even when Bella's trying to bite me. But I mean, just look at how beautiful this whole scene is. You know, Big Mac creeping up behind me too. But it's just so awesome to be here and be with these animals and be able to provide such an amazing habitat for them. It looks so good with the sod in here. We just cleaned this. It's just awesome, you know, and to have this sanctuary be functioning, we did a count. We have over 200 animals here at the sanctuary. It is insane. And we are able to do this because of you guys. So we want to say thank you so much to everybody. Again, you know, like, even if you don't help contribute financially through donations or the Amazon wish list for the sanctuary, just simply sharing, commenting, leaving a positive comment, like all that kind of stuff helps us out on social media. And we just really appreciate the support from everybody. Yes, we do. So here at Bellowing Acres, we have 8 nuisance alligators. So we have a lot of people say, well, what makes her a nuisance? What is a nuisance alligator? Well, in reality, she's not much of a nuisance. It's just a nuisance gator is one that is a threat to human life or property in the state of Florida, which is a very open definition. And that can really be something just as simple as an alligator simply existing somewhere, not bothering anyone, literally doing nothing wrong. But if one person calls in and says that they feel threatened, again, people can feel threatened by literally anything these days. You can feel threatened by grass. People are crazy. So it takes one person to say, I feel threatened. We get it all the time. People are like, you don't understand the way it looked at me. It looked at me with this menace and it wanted to eat me. Like, bro, their eyes are marbles. They don't even have expressions. They didn't look at you in any way. But it takes one person to say that. The gator is now a nuisance gator. And then they are almost always euthanized. The state of Florida kills 8,000 nuisance alligators each year. It's 8,000 per year that are destroyed. Why are they destroyed? They do not allow relocation of nuisance gators over 4 feet because of their homing ability. So even if you did relocate her 100 miles away, give her a couple of months, she'll go back to the same backyard she was caught from. So they do not allow relocation. So the only 2 options, life in captivity, shot and killed. That is it. And almost every single one of them is shot and killed because that is the only way the nuisance alligator trapper actually makes money, is by killing the gator and selling the meat and the hide. Now, our alligators are here because they were donated by trappers, which we really do appreciate. The trappers are not the bad guy here. The bad guy is ignorance. We need to teach people, leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. Prairie dog time. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them all chowing down. What do you think, Clovey? Oh, Clovey loves the prairie dogs. Ayan, búscalo. Hi, Poppy. Oh, Poppy. And look at him just flip right over. Hi, Poppy. He's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. There's Coco and Big Harv. Hi, Big Harv. And then Cheeky coming out of the burrow. Oh, there we go. Camera always takes a minute to focus there. They're all so cute. Oh, Timothy, always stealing the bowl. These are the Patagonian Mara. So here's Topanga and Timothy. They are a large rodent species native to Argentina. They're very cute. Make all kinds of cute little squeaks and chirps and grunts and grumbles. Hi. These ones don't like to be pet, unfortunately. They're a little older. I mean, if they were raised with us being pet, you know, they'd be fine with it. I know other people that have more friendly ones, but these ones are already, I don't want to say they're old, but kind of old, yeah. And they are definitely set in their ways. To let you pet them on the head, that's about it, though. Oh, Timothy. He's a greedy little guy. These crazy foxes. Oh, they're ready for food. And here is Hazel chowing down. And then we got Chippo right up there. How we doing, Hazel? So the county is out today trimming the trees along the power line, so you probably hear that in the background. The foxes don't seem to mind. The quaddies seem more afraid of it. They were all inside their boxes hiding out. Here's Kira chowing down inside of her log. And then up here we have Yue. They're so fluffy and cute for winter. I wish they were cuddly. They look so cute and cuddly. I just want to pet them and snuggle with them, but you know, again, since they came from a fur farm where they were locked in little tiny cages and abused, they definitely do not want humans touching them. Which is just, you know, really sad, but obviously I don't blame them whatsoever for feeling that way after what they had to go through. But I definitely wish they would let me pet them. Maybe in time. So here's little dude, our African crested porcupine. Look at the way he holds his food with his little hands. He's so cute. He's also huffing a lot. He's not happy that I'm this close to him while he's eating, which, if you guys watch, that's pretty much every time we feed him he does this, but that's him making his little warning huffs at me right now. I love the way he holds his food with his little hands, and his little eyeballs bug out when he chews. He's so funny. Oh, you enjoying that apple, little dude? Yeah? Hi, Jelly Bean. Got yourself a nice blueberry. Yeah? And another one. And another one. Oh, he's a hungry boy today. Yeah? Oh. Hi, Bean. Hi, buddy. There you go. Look at that happy toucan. Oh, look at that happy toucan. Can I pet you today? You want me to pet you? Oh, yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, look at him. Yeah, you like that? There you go. There's a good toucan. There's a good toucan. Good boy, Jelly Bean. All right, so Gabby was just in here, and she sunk down into a burrow and lost her shoe. And I have to dig it out for her.
I tried.
Oh, come on. Why can't you guys help, huh? Was it at least like there?
It's deeper.
Am I going the right way?
Yes, it's that exact hole that everything just like caved in. Is that it?
Nope, that's a piece of lettuce. I don't know how you manage this.
When I pulled my foot out, the shoe, the flip-flop stayed behind, and then everything collapsed in. I can't.
Look at them going to work.
I can't believe that. I can't get it. I tried to dig it out. Did you get it?
No. And it keeps on
I know.
falling back in. I think I might have felt it.
I need a shovel.
It feels like it.
It's so deep. You got it.
Oh my god.
Yes. Thank you.
What do you think, Poppy?
Thanks. This is my only pair of flip-flops. It has cockatoo bites, and yeah. This is literally my only pick.
Look at them.
Thank you.
Look at them going to work. Oh, you better get to work. Oh, you better get to work. There's a Coco. You better get to work, Coco. Look at her.
Coco doesn't work. Does she?
Get in the mine. Get to work.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Poppy. Look at him. Look at Poppy. All right, Poppy. Time to earn your keep. Get to work. Nope. Get down there. Go work in the mine. All right, so fresh food and water for the small birds, the little budgies, and cockatiels in here. They're so cute. They're really cute little birds. Oh, Julie. Oh, these crazy pigs. You sit? There you go. Daisy. Good girl, Daisy. Petunia. You know, food, Petunia? Yeah. Just drop most of it on the ground. Yeah. You sit, Julie? Oh, look at Daisy. Yep. Look at her. She's like, notice me. Notice me. Look, I'm over here too. You sitting? You sitting? Amy, you bad pig. Why are you over here, Amy? You're on the wrong side. You are not being rewarded. Here you go, Petunia. Oh, Kit Kat. Daisy's so cute. You sitting? Hi, Kit Kat. Here's our little piggies. We got Wilbur over here. Oh, he's so cute. Hi, Wilbur. We got Amy Swinehouse, the biggest of the little piggies. They're both in their respective spots they usually are. And then we got Puddles and Molly back over there. Look at her, she's a big pig. Oh, come here. So every day when I feed him, make sure I try to pet him a lot, get him used to being touched and worked with and handled a little bit. I do need to find time to actually start doing some training stuff with them just for fun. You know, with the bigger pigs, the training is more of a necessity because they do get very pushy. Petunia gets very aggressive. So I do need to train them, like need to. These guys, obviously, they're much more docile, so I don't need to train them. It would be fun, it'd be cute to do it, you know. So if I find the time, I will. But it's not like there's any hurry or necessity for it like it is with the larger pigs. All right, so we are giving our meds to Larry the turtle. This is the one who's very, very soft, flat, malformed shell. And so we're giving him some fluids with some meds and just very gradual. But what's really good news, and I don't want to like get ahead of us here, but his shell is already noticeably harder. So that's really, really good. It's really hard to convey in a video just how soft and flimsy his shell was.
Well,
like
is.
is
It still is.
it still is, yeah, but he's better like a little bit. Like if he was like, that's not to be dramatic, if he was like 90% dead before, now he's like 80% dead. Like, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here and be like, oh my God, he's better, it's cured. Like, it's very, very far from being cured. This is going to be a long process, and it is probably not going to ever become normal, honestly. Here, you want to give me the next one? So we have 2 rounds of meds that we're trying to do. It's kind of hard with one hand because Gabby's helping film the other one.
And we're supposed to start tomorrow, actually, tube feeding food. So that's also another hurdle, you know, I'm going to do it super slow.
But, I mean, I've never seen a turtle that was this bad, and it's really good to see a slight improvement. Again, like, literally right now, his shell is so soft, I could literally squish him with my bare hand. You know, and obviously a turtle shell, especially this species, this is a native species, it's supposed to be strong enough to take a bite from an alligator. You know, I mean, not at his size, but the really big ones can literally take a bite from like a reasonably sized alligator. You'll see the scars on the shells. I have some. It's pretty amazing, honestly.
Well, he's 15, so he's supposed to be big.
He is supposed to be.
So,
yeah, he's supposed to be kind of there.
let's show the outside of the shell and just like the hardness that we're talking about, if we can. So
it's still wiggly.
Here,
but
it's starting not to be so. It's a little bit firmer.
It is a little bit more firm.
Like over here, I noticed that this morning, like this right here is a little firmer. Your phone keeps jumping back and forth, but right here, it's definitely not as soft as it was. The top and the bottom still is, but the outside, I'm assuming the outside is what's going to harden first and then the inside, you know? But it's pretty incredible.
I want to say, just because I mentioned it, and I know that people will definitely fixate on the turtle alligator thing. Depends on the size of the turtle, size of the alligator, because people really fixate on this kind of thing. If you have this species, is supposed to have a very domed shell, and that gives a lot of structural support if they're being crushed by an alligator. And so a normal turtle of this species, a peninsular cooter, is going to have that dome to it, and it's really, really strong. And it's very often to find large adults with just covered in scarring from alligators trying to eat them. Now, it depends on the size of the alligator, of course. You know, if you have like a 14-foot alligator, there is no turtle who's going to survive that animal. But if you have a normal size, or you know, an adult turtle with a proper shell versus like an 8-foot alligator, the turtle's going to be fine. It's really amazing. So it is depends who's bigger, that kind of stuff. You know, but at his size, you know, 15-year-old turtle, he should be like 3 times this size and have that nice dome and a very thick shell that will help protect him against an alligator. But now, I mean, I could squish him with my bare hand the way the shell is. But it is improving. You know, that's the point we wanted to say. It is definitely improving very slightly.
Which is incredible. It's only been a few weeks, but we're doing calcium twice a day, proper UV, which he's never had in his life. So, like, that's just incredible. Like, this is already a little firmer.
And also, to be realistic again, guys, this turtle will never be normal, I don't think. He'll never look normal. He would never be able to be put with an alligator, put it that way. You know, so he'll never be normal, but we do want to get him enough that he would be able to survive along with the other turtles. You know, like Waffles, you know, like Waffle's shell is permanently deformed, but his shell is hardened and he can be with the other turtles. If we put this one in with the other turtles right now, they would likely try to bite him, as they do with each other all the time. It's like territorial stuff with turtles. His shell would be ripped apart. They would literally rip him apart. Also, the way his hands are, hopefully that's really heals.
Super bad MBD.
Yeah, that's, you know, they should be like this to be able to swim, not like this. So hopefully that part changes at least a little bit over time, but we're on the road to recovery.
And I just want to say, like, we never try to like shame anybody, but it's like a never ending frustration, being on the rescue side of people taking in animals that they find in the wild and keeping them with improper care, and then they are just messed up, but so messed up beyond the point of being saved. So it's it's upsetting, it's frustrating, and
Yeah.
we're here to help. That's what we want to do, but guys, we can't stress this
Yeah.
enough. Like
It's
taking an animal out of the wild and messing it up this badly is just
yeah.
heartbreaking.
And it's hard, as Gabby was saying, you don't want to shame people,
Because we don't want people to like, if you release this animal, it's gonna die.
Yeah, and well, it is very delicate. That's a really good point. Is that a lot of people will have their turtle realize that it is not doing well and that it is sick, and they're like, "Well, I don't know what to do, so I'll just put it out in the wild and it'll be fine," and it will die. Almost every single time
death.
it dies. But it's the case of out of sight, out of mind. Once I don't see it anymore, then I imagine it's living its best life now. Everything is great because I can't see it. Meanwhile, it's probably already dead. This animal is put it in the wild, 100% dead.
So the solution here is first doing proper research, but also not waiting so long.
Yeah.
Because this is not something that happens in a week, in a month, in 6 months, in a year. This is quite literally 15 years, guys.
Yeah.
15 years of improper lighting and an improper enclosure. The vet too is like, oh, I can tell just by how much algae on the shell. He couldn't fully get in the water, couldn't fully get at,
And we try to choose our words carefully. We want people who are in this situation with an animal this far gone to realize it and bring it to a rescue, sanctuary, rehabber, whatever you can do. But there is an element of shame there, where you're like, oh, well, this is my fault. Yes, it is, 100%. You gotta man up and take it, like, don't make the animal suffer more because you feel shame, and that's why, like, we try really hard to not shame people. And, like, when the people drop this one off, I wasn't like, wow, you ruined this animal's life. It's probably gonna die because of you. We don't say that to people,
But we try to be understanding.
We try to be very understanding, and, like, you don't want people to feel so much shame that they would never bring the animal in the first place, and then it does suffer and die either way.
The problem just is, what the most frustrating is the fact that people wait so long. That's really what it is. Because if we got this animal 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, like, it would have been much better off. So.
Yeah. It's rough.
People that aren't in rescue, I feel like they just don't get it. They don't get the compassion fatigue. They don't get. We see this all the time, nonstop.
We have a lot of fellow rescuers that do follow the channel, and I do see them in the comments, and people are like, "You don't understand how much, like, animosity you will feel towards people." We've been doing this for years.
It makes you hate people.
Yeah, we've been doing this for years, and the longer you do it, the more you're just like, you really feel. Okay. You really feel a lot of animosity towards the person because this is so preventable, and you're just like, okay, I'm put on my happy face.
That's why I think it's so funny when people in the comments are like, you guys need more patience. You don't understand the amount of patience that we have.
It's rough. I know we're just kind of venting a little bit, but I also know we have a lot of fellow rescuers that do follow the page and do understand. And I just like to remind those people, who are also in this rescue world, that, like, take that deep breath, realize that we are here to help the animals. We are not here to hurt the people who hurt the animals. We are here to help the animals. Okay.
Yeah.
And
try to educate
it is hard.
the best we can.
Yeah.
Like a couple days ago, I got another message. Hi, I found a raccoon. I've had it for a few months and now it needs permanent placement. I got that on the rescue, and it's like, bro,
that raccoon's gonna die because
that
of
raccoon is gonna be killed because you didn't bring it to a rehabber. You don't have a license. It's a rabies vector.
Yep.
Now you're gonna either release it and it's gonna go up to a person and they're gonna be like, oh, it's rabid, and it's gonna be killed, or
That's people think, like. And it's always like, oh, well, how was I supposed to know that? Oh, you're mad at me? It's my fault now? Yes, it is your fault. The animal's going to die now. Like, that raccoon, like, pretty much 90%, it's going to be euthanized. There is nowhere to take it anymore.
And that's what, and people, it's always the baby animals, and they're like, well, now it's an adult, so now I don't want it anymore because it's not cute. So can you take it?
Oh, speaking of that, I want to do a whole thing talking about this 4 foot and under ruling with crocodilians in Florida.
Not even in Florida. Not even in it's everywhere. We're getting people from other states now, too.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that with an alligator and actually go through it, okay? But Anyways, Larry is improving. That was the point here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put him back. He's got his UV. We're giving him his meds. He is improving. He's doing better. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put him back. Now it's chunk skunk time. Hi, Asami. Oh, hi, Asami. Where are you going, huh? You sniffing? Sniffing around? Looking for the dogs? You know? Feeding the fennec foxes now. So here's Jet. And Sierra is back there. There she is. Back there burying food. You can go, Jet. Who are you growling at, huh? Oh, and she's gonna steal it. Oh, Jet. What are you doing, Sierra? Hi, Calusa. So here's Calusa, our barred owl. She's deemed non-releasable after being hit by a car and has a permanent wing injury. And she also has glaucoma in that eye that is facing us right now, so can't see anything out of there. Oh, big girl. So I just put her mice down for her owl breakfast, and she's just waking up now and becoming active. And that point is where we usually end the video, so thanks for watching, guys.